Bitcoin hits an all-time record high as capital controls in China cause outflow into other assets. India and Venezuela have also been a part of the rise as their currencies have been under attack at this time. What's going on with Bitcoin? You came here for the truth, so let me unveil that for you. Let's talk about Bitcoin today. We'll keep our focus entirely on this. We're going to look at the current price. We're going to look at why this is happening and a few points. In addition to that, let's get into this article out of Bloomberg. The latest increase was driven by capital or currency restrictions in countries ranging from China to India and Venezuela, where people purchase Bitcoin to protect their savings as well as increased adoption by investors. And that's what I want to note here, that it isn't just these three countries. This is a global thing that's happening right now. More and more people are turning to Bitcoin. You can check the charts out for yourself. The fact that there is more Bitcoins being mined right now more than ever. There is more interest in this. There are more applications that are involved in this, more so now than ever. It's very, very popular. It's really expanding into all these different territories. The digital currency beat every other currency. This is crazy. Beat every other currency, stock index, and commodity contract as an investment last year. That is very serious. Unlike the exponential adoption that propelled the price of Bitcoin in 2013, remember that, the currency ascent was driven by a more gradual adoption over the last 3 years, mostly in China and other countries that have capital currency restrictions. And I do believe that is one of the most major points that we could say over 2013 to the past few years. That's what has really changed. You look at the charts, you can see that in leading up to 2013, it was basically like a spike, just straight up classic bull market at the very end. That's what you would see. You would always see that euphoria. However, that didn't occur over the last few years in Bitcoin. It seemed to be much more gradual. Doesn't mean it can't crash. Doesn't mean that bad things can't happen. I just wanted to make that known. I'm not going to give my opinion on Bitcoin in this video. I want to do another video where I do that. I have done videos in the past about that, but many have asked about it. Many have been asking about Bitcoin in general, and what better time to do a video about it than now when it hits its all-time record high. Global restrictions on sovereign currencies are playing a major role in driving increased Bitcoin demand. The Chinese government, for example, made it more difficult for people to move the nation's currency and spend it overseas. So there is a reason to get into Bitcoin is simply that people look for a way out and they're using Bitcoin to do so. Look at this. You can see the charts for yourself. If it loads, there we go, 1142.46 at the time of this video here. And you can see that prior, this is like leading up into 2013, you could see the price and then it just shoots straight up. And that there really shows you how that euphoria, basically. And then it comes down quite dramatically here. But the way it comes back up has been much more gradual than it was in the first place. Now, in recent months, we've seen it come up a little too fast. Doesn't mean it can't be sustained for some time. However, it seems to be going quite high right now. And one of those reasons is the ones that we talked about at the beginning here with the capital controls. Bitcoin China. Now, specifically in China, it is skyrocketing. Look at this hockey stick that has formed right here. I mean, we're looking at a straight arrow on the way up there, and it is obviously taking flight right now because of those capital controls. This is basically a zoomed in version of what we just looked at specifically in the past few days or a few weeks, in fact. This right here, we're looking at the overnight deposit rate. This is just basically showing you those capital controls and suggesting to you that the more that they clamp down on people in China and Venezuela and India, the more money that's going to flee out through these backdoor channels. If you use Bitcoin, there's others in the black market as well that are occurring. This happens to be just one of those. This is basically a comparison of Bitcoin to gold here over the look at the past few trading days. Anyway, gold has been stable while Bitcoin has grown tremendously. Very interesting to see the price almost converging right now. We'll see if they do end up surpassing that at any given point. It looks like it actually might do so at any moment. So look forward to another video from me about Bitcoin. I will continue to cover it. I know that many people on this channel, subscribers, have asked about Bitcoin. You ask and you shall receive. I wanted to do a video about Bitcoin, continuously monitor the price, talk about any changes that occur, any important information that occurs. You will get it at this channel. If you found this video informative, please give me a thumbs up. Last but not least, if you found the video informative, I know you will find my book, The Money GPS, even more informative. So head over to Amazon, where you can actually look through the book for yourself. Take care.